everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to Masters of the Air Part 3 recap.
So in the last episode, it's quite interesting because we see the correlation between the pilots and the people that actually maintain the planes and how important they are, as well as the pilots. And they're the ones that kind of work tirelessly around the clock to get the planes in pretty much tip-top condition. They repair all the planes and they restock them with all the ammunition. We also learn why they have to dump their payloads, because once they take off, they pull all the pins out of the bombs. You can't really land with that. And they do talk about why Americans bomb during the day by using a precision device.
Nordic bomb sight. Nordic bomb sight.
That's it, Nordic bomb sight.
Yeah.
But it's actually quite funny because everyone's in the pub in the evening, and they're kind of having a bit of a trade-off between British soldiers who are criticizing them, but
I don't know. It's the RAF. It's the British RAF.
It's the RAF, yeah.
It was funny because I was watching it. I watched it again after we reacted to it, and it's weird the way it was portrayed then. Then we've seen the trade-off between British soldiers and the US and the American soldiers in, like, say, Band of Brothers. It's more like ribbing each other, and they're trading with each other, kind of thing. And this was a little bit more hostile, as if the British thought the Americans were stupid, and the Americans thought the British were snobbish, or they thought that the British thought that they were better than them, kind of upper crust. When it's not the case at all. Obviously the Americans are extremely smart. No, I'm talking about the interaction between
the interaction
between the RAF and the Americans, the US Air Force. The Americans were obviously very, very smart, and so the way they were portrayed as if they were stupid was wrong, like in terms of the British eyes. And the British, a lot of them were working class in the RAF. So the way they portrayed were wrong. So the hostility between both of them was a bit weird to show us that there were differences in
bombing strategies.
Bombing strategies. It's just weird the way that was put across compared to different shows. Because I've been through like YouTube rabbit holes where, for example, the Navy SEALs talk about the British SAS, and the SAS talk about the Navy SEALs, and they hold each other in such high regard. They have so much respect for each other, and that scene was just a bit off to me.
It did feel a bit weird. I mean, they ended up having a bit of a fist fight at the end anyway. But moving forward from there, they actually get a new mission to bomb another sub-pen unit, and it's quite interesting because Crosby gets pulled in at the last minute to navigate them, and obviously he's still suffering with air sickness and whatever. There's a funny scene where he vomits in his helmet, and then he gets told to put it on, and he thinks his brain's leaking. He's been shot in the head, basically. But he successfully manages to navigate them there and back. They do hit their targets, but Curtis's plane actually has to make an emergency landing in Scotland, and thanks to the way Crosby mapped it out, he was able to land there. Also, the rest of the crew, the rest of the team didn't want to leave him behind, and actually saved him from being shot down by other German planes that were.
They sort of all slowed down for him, kind of thing as well, isn't it? Which I suppose is probably more dangerous for the rest of them.
Well, essentially they're sitting ducks because they can't. They're not as agile as fighter planes attacking them. So they essentially do become sitting ducks. But interestingly, Bucky actually gets demoted to. Bucky gets demoted in the last one as well. But that has something to do with Bucks waking up earlier and speaking to them, to their commanding officer. But it is interesting because we do see how the 100th deal with the losses that they incurred in part one. But the last scene is probably the most interesting, is where they're being bombed. I think it's somewhere quite far from where they are, but the sirens go off. They're sitting there talking, and Buck opens up about his past, why he doesn't gamble, why he doesn't do anything, drink or anything. But then he also talks about how the British soldiers, what they were saying in the pub about the bombing strategies, there is a pro and a con to it, and he does kind of agree with it.
It is true. There's pros and cons on either side, which we talked about in the review of the previous episode. But if you didn't get to that point, it was basically that you can, at nighttime, you're not easily spottable, but you could easily hurt civilians. You're not, you don't have a precision sort of drop, while in the daytime you have precision dropping, but you're a sitting duck. So pros and cons on each side. So let's always see what happens in this episode, Masters of the Air Part 3. Let's check it out.
Today, the 8th will be sending up a max effort with 3 air task forces, totaling 376 heavy bombers and 240 fighters.
Wow, that is a lot.
That's a lot.
We will be in the first task force, targeting the Messerschmitt 109 engine assembly plant in Regensburg. Second and third task forces will hit the ball bearing factories in Schweinfurt. And no war machine moves without ball bearings.
That's a good point. If you're going to destroy them, it'd be factories, right?
Yeah.
This is Regensburg.
That is a big flight path.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of flying time over crowd territory.
Why does that red line go all the way down to Africa?
That is a characteristically astute question, Kurt, and I'll answer that in a moment, if I may. 3 task forces will assemble over the channel together and then split here. Second and third task forces should be dropping their bombs on the ball bearing factory in Schweinfurt while we're dropping our bombs on Regensburg. They've come up with an ingenious plan that is sure to confuse the hell out of the crowds when we're a no-show for the return. Because you're headed to Africa, gentlemen.
Oh, wow, okay.
What? Just to confuse the Germans?
Yeah, so they don't come back.
Okay.
That's a long plan, though.
It's a
really long flight plan.
Yeah.
Major Regan will be flying in Captain Crookshank's port as reserve command pilot of the group. Seems like we have a little tricky weather pressure in the early hours. Stormy.
Great.
Over the base today, gentlemen, cloud cover stands at about 5/10 stratus at 4,000 feet, topped by 5/10.
The hell's a reserve command pilot?
I was going to ask that same question. What is a reserve command pilot? If the command pilot dies, you have to take his place?
Thank you, Stormy.
I like that the weather guy's name is Stormy.
Success of this mission
I think that's his nickname.
rests upon getting all 3 task forces precisely coordinated over the channel.
Oh, that's a good point. They have to be in such a formation that the squadron going over Africa has to be hidden technically.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that visibility. That looks amazing. Can't see shit.
Surprised that truck didn't run that bicycle over.
Yeah,
that is really bad.
It is bad.
Look, you can't see anything out the window.
Advise that takeoff has been delayed due to heavy fog. The entire wing is on temporary hold. Stand by for further instructions.
Well, they're not moving.
Through the great spaces of the sky. Be with them traversing the air in darkening storms or sunshine fair.
And that was an amazing shot.
I was going to say, yeah, with the fog and everything.
Were you going to say something before I interrupted you with the fog?
No, just precision of synchronizing up and kind of navigating, making sure that you
through purgatory.
Do most of the hitting. Make sure you hit the actual targets and stuff and sync. Don't get shot down.
The other goes to hell, damnation.
On each of the road is a goblin. One goblin always tells the truth.
The other is a tricky little fucker. He always lies, okay?
What's the one question that you need to ask that's going to tell you the right way to go?
Jesus Christ.
Do you tell the truth? No. Are you a liar?
No, because he could
stand by for 30 more minutes.
You ever have any good news, Garcia?
You got complaints? Take it up with operations.
Hey, strongly worded letter to follow.
You ask it, are you the good goblin?
No. No, but you're getting closer.
Do you ask, are you the bad goblin? Oh my god, do you see how...
Oh, it's a husky. Yeah.
Yeah, Meatball.
Come on. Good boy.
You see how he didn't spot Meatball till he was like 5 yards in front of him?
Right in front of him, yeah.
How you boys doing?
Antsy? No, I mean, I'm feeling good. I feel like this could be a big one, you know? Better get back to the ant farm.
See you in Algeria.
See you there, Buck.
Cool head on his shoulders.
Must be the hardest thing though. Just waiting for nature to let
Piss
you
off.
go up in the air.
LeMay wants his wheels up. He doesn't want to wait for the other task forces.
What do you mean?
They'll have to catch up, sir.
Wow.
Are they actually going to do? But how are they going to catch up?
We're sending them straight into hell.
Mm-hmm.
Alone.
This plan's already...
Already, yeah.
Yeah.
I think what I like about this compared to the other ones is there's always anticipation before they fly.
Hmm.
Obviously, they don't know whether they're going to make it back or not. Whereas the other ones, they were just in constant
Combat.
shit.
Constant combat.
Combat. Yeah.
There were sometimes the
hell.
episode started and they were in the middle of... Yeah.
Yeah. The Battle of the Bulge, that was crazy. It's out there for months in the cold.
Well, this is just the start before each mission kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
That looks crazy. Skies
Imagine
over
being
Belgium, 4 hours to target. Okay.
Imagine being on the ground and just witnessing this.
Can they even? They can't even spot that. It's way too high.
Oh, well, maybe not that many planes.
Anyone see the other task forces? Radio negative. Voice negative. Dial negative. Negative, sir.
It's you on your own. You were told not to wait for them as well.
They ain't trying too hard with this flak.
Keep it clear for the fighters.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like they're just attempting. Yeah.
Fighters at 10 o'clock, though! 10 o'clock!
Damn, I didn't even see them. Oh, okay, it's right there. Damn, it's too fast. No, oh, we got one.
Yeah.
Oh, got another one. Okay, they're quite handy when it comes to taking them down. Friendly
I love how
fire.
it moves so quickly. Oh, shit. Because I love how it moves so quickly. I didn't...
Rocket, 2 o'clock! Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Shit! They get clipping!
Is that Buck? It is Buck, isn't it?
We're losing airspeed. We need to increase power. Do it. Norman, stop!
Oh
Yeah.
no.
We're both here!
Oh, okay. Oh, is it jammed? Shit.
Charge handle's blown off!
Oh, Oh, that's clever.
Genius.
the
Oh, what
casing,
yeah.
yeah.
What a shot as well.
They're going for Buck! Fighters, 2 o'clock high!
They've got to be really careful, obviously, when shooting because they're flying in between formations. They could hit another plane.
Who's that? Who was that?
No.
It's not Buck.
No.
We're losing fuel! Well, I can see that!
Oh, it's going bad really quick.
Abandoned ship, bail out! Abandoned ship, bail out! Roger!
Is everyone strapped up? Strapped with a chute?
I don't know.
Oh no, is it jammed?
Lord, stop on the bomb!
Damn.
Aren't those primed? Oh, no, they wouldn't pull
They
the
wouldn't be
pins out
primed,
just
no.
yet because they're not on the bombing range.
Yeah.
They don't even know where they're over as well.
Oh, there's the crew! I'm stuck!
There we go. Help him. This thing is going down fast.
Oh my God.
Come on, get me out of here, please. I'm sorry.
What?
What do you mean? No!
Are they both just gonna... Oh, he's bailing.
He hasn't got a choice, has he? Otherwise he's gonna die as well.
Man, this is messed up. Oh, wow.
Shit.
We're gonna climb and get some protection with the 418th.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
They left too early.
Whoever gave this order to go.
Every Luftwaffe base in Belgium's been scrambled.
Oh, great.
Still more than 3 hours away from the IP.
Oh my god, 3 hours away.
Yeah, just sitting ducks. Look at that.
Smith, report!
I don't think there's a Smith anymore.
Down. He's not breathing.
His leg's gone.
He's dead. He's dead.
Ooh, he definitely got shot. Was that his kneecap?
How bad is it? Generator's dead. I can't tell.
It's bad. It is bad. You know what? This is like shooting fish in a barrel now.
How are they going to survive this?
They're not. They're not.
We're losing her. No, we're not.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh shit! That was close.
I don't think there's a Dickie anymore.
Pilot and crew, bail out.
Shit, they're bailing out as well.
Oh, he's alive. He's alive.
Stay with me. I'm gonna get you down safely. You hear me?
Can't land this thing. Yes, I can. If we drop him, he'll die. Drop him. It's his best chance.
I'll be right behind you. Go.
Promise me.
I'll be behind you.
He's not going to leave. He's going to land this thing.
Okay. How?
Right over there.
Oh no, there's a patch of land you can do it in.
Where are they?
That field.
Stay with me. Come on.
Come on, get it right.
Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree.
Yeah, miss it. Oh, oh.
Oh shit!
Come on, come on. Level it out.
Did we just
Second and
lose?
third task
Yeah.
forces have just crossed the channel.
5 hours late. Gotta help our boys.
I can't believe they killed off that character. I can't believe they've killed him off.
To be fair, so many have.
Wow! Look at that shot.
We've lost so many.
Mate, that just looks like a hell.
Yeah. Okay, they're just dropping like flies.
The thing is, they're still in this.
Oh, shit!
You? No.
Oh wow, they weren't hit.
Got a fluid leak on the port.
How the hell were they not hit? Oh my god!
I don't know.
We need to bail out. Pilots and crew, get ready to pick. You son of a bitch. We are gonna sit here and take it. You hear me? We're gonna take it.
Oh damn. That is strong-headed.
Looks like the crowds are heading back to refuel. Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. The smaller planes more agile, but the fuel tank would be smaller, so they'd have to
Yeah,
keep
and
going back.
they did count on that happening.
I was looking across.
But they were meant to drop all the bombs while they were refueling.
Yeah. Hang on, did someone pull the pins out?
We gotta get it done, boys.
They must have, yeah.
Okay.
Bombs away! Yeah.
I know this sounds messed up, but imagine actually watching this come
Yeah,
down from the
yeah.
sky.
Game over.
Like you just, yeah.
That is very precise.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
Gotta make a little pit stop in Africa.
Have they got enough fuel to... Are they, like, okay enough? Oh, he landed in Belgium. Sorry, not...
God.
I was going to say landed in Belgium. They're already over Belgium. Oh,
It's okay.
Allemand?
no. American. Okay, at least he's near friendlies.
We're pulling left. How are the elevators looking? The left one's shot to hell.
Is there a wing left?
There's no wing there.
If we're gonna ditch, Elevator line is shot to shit, sir. I'm not planning to sit this thing out in the Starlink. Are you?
He should just make peace with the fact that Buck wants to take this all the way to Africa, and he keeps on.
I mean, I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But it's like, as long as you're up in the air, you're okay. Until you're not.
You know what we lost, Biddick?
I don't think a goddamn navigator in the entire wing had time to work the law.
I just want to get it right, okay?
I know, Claus. I guess they went down 1100.
1100.
It's so messed up.
But at least he's trying to keep it as accurate as possible, right?
I don't think he meant it like that.
But it's still. What do you think is? Oh, they actually made actually.
Pilot to navigator, we got just under 600 gallons left. Can it get us to Africa?
No, mate. It looks like we might need more like
750 at present speed.
Damn.
Lead pilot to crew. We need to stretch our range as much as possible.
Make the plane lighter?
Everything now bolted down. Bombs,
Yeah.
guns,
Yeah.
ammo.
Makes sense, right?
But the gun?
Release the turret.
You have to get rid of. They're not going to make it,
Yeah.
and they're literally,
Oh, wow.
they're literally going in a straight line. How do they
Yeah.
stretch it? How do they
I
get?
didn't even know you could
What
drop
we
the
looking up
bottom
there?
turret.
Pretty ragged, but okay, sir.
Oh my God! You are
you
falling apart.
Look how many holes are in the actual plane.
Oh God, who's he bought?
Yeah. Turn around.
Resistance fighter?
Turn around.
Oh yeah, they do look resistance, don't they?
Yeah, they got the
The berets.
If you turn yourself into the Germans now, you will become a prisoner under the Geneva Conventions, and likely you will survive the war. But if you choose to attempt to escape, you will be treated as a spy if captured, and likely you will be executed.
Choose the second option.
And which you choose? Surrender or escape?
Escape. Don't say surrender. I think they might shoot you.
Cross, we're running on fumes.
Are you sure about this?
I'm telling the truth, gentlemen. Sure as I can read and count.
I wouldn't doubt him. He's a good navigator.
12 o'clock. And change.
Is it there? Oh, it is there. You can see it.
there
It's
is
a
there.
strip.
Close enough, Cross. Close enough.
Yeah, I told you. Don't doubt Cross.
Well, now here we come, fellas.
Please, no one have any malfunctions.
I was just thinking that.
Smooth landing, smooth landing. That'll do. Yeah.
What was the answer to that riddle? I was hoping you'd tell me.
Welcome to Africa, boys.
Telegma. Telegma? I hope I pronounced that right.
I'm gonna sharpen the turn to the runway.
Okay, nothing go wrong here, please.
Now we're losing engine 2. Feather it. All
Done.
engines feather.
Oh, great. Okay, they're going to stop just before it.
We're a glider now.
Come on,
Oh,
Buck.
feathering means they've just turned all the engines off. Look at that.
Landing
Is he
Yeah.
going to drop it at the last second?
Keep the airstream as thingy
Yeah.
as possible. Don't let the resistance of the
He's going
wheels...
to do it at 50 feet and drop it.
now.
Oh my God, you know how close that is?
It's not even come out properly yet, has it?
Oh no, okay, it's quite a distance away. Ooh!
That was smooth.
Well done. But Ollie parked it as well. Did a little glide.
It's a little bit further away, but... Oh, of course, he had to move out the way, isn't it? Otherwise, he would have blocked the land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think of that.
I don't know how you flew that thing all the way to Africa, but you couldn't make the runway. It's right there.
How many of us made it?
11 out of 21.
Oh my God, 50% gone.
Kurt?
I don't know.
Yeah, didn't make it, lads.
I think today was probably one of those where it was like, you just got here with the skin of your teeth. Like it's insane.
And that's the end of the episode. Oh, this was intense. This one was really intense.
Do you know what? That episode is about 45 minutes long. It flew by because of the intensity.
Felt like 10 minutes.
But yeah, do you remember we were talking in the beginning, like in the opening credits, about how the anticipation is there because of the fog, and it didn't seem slow. It has a really good way of ramping things up, so you know that. But I don't know, obviously, because why people leave late for missions. Like, why would you give the order? Because they actually said at one point, they were like, they've only just crossed the channel, so they're 5 hours behind them. I mean, I don't know if they were taking off. They must have been taking off from different bases.
I just don't understand if that was the plan, and you know that's the only way to execute the plan. Then why have them leave? Why have them leave, and then not have them wait?
Yeah. And then, well,
You're just
I don't know. Obviously,
you're just purposefully losing men.
Yeah. Essentially, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know if they're at different bases, where the conditions are different, but you're not gonna technology is not like now. Like you wouldn't. How are you gonna make up 5 hours?
Did we miss something? Like could they not have waited another day, or waiting another day means the factories are producing more weapons, which in turn kills more Allied soldiers, so why wait, kind of thing. Like they had to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose every day that goes by, hundreds and thousands of...
Yeah.
Well, not hundreds of thousands, but X number of parts are being made.
You're basically compromising, like, do I do this then, but then I'm losing lives potentially here, but also the plan I'm not going by the plan. I'm not going by the plan that we sort of made, so I could be losing loads of pilots.
I mean, if you think about it like that,
loads of soldiers. Sorry.
Yeah, so 4 forts, which is 40 men. So in the grand scheme of things, taking out a factory when they did might have saved. I don't know what the ratio would have been. I don't know how that how it would have worked. But the problem with I think the problem with thinking like that is every time you think like that, the death toll then increases. You can't say in the grand scheme of things, because in the grand scheme of things, millions of people obviously they die and whatever. But I guess it is, you are against the clock, because
that's what I'm thinking about. There has to be a strategy behind go. Just go. It can't just be it can't be thinking like that. There has to be some sort of strategy behind it.
I don't know if weather plays a part in it to a certain degree. It must do.
Yeah, it must
to a certain degree.
It must do. We lost Kurt.
I'm shocked. Episode 3. Part 3. That we've actually lost. That we've lost him.
Yeah, that was sad. The heartbreaking thing is he was staying to keep the guy beside him alive, kind of thing, hoping that he could get him out, rather than bailing himself. So at least it was a beautiful final moment, except for the fact that he couldn't land it.
He fell short of the landing site and crashed into
Who was that? What's that guy's name? Was it Quinn? Quinn, who landed in, I can't remember exactly where in Belgium, but he met resistance.
See, I think that's a clever part to this,
like a side story
about the resistance, because if you think about it realistically, there's 8 episodes in this series?
9.
8 or 9, I think it is. you need some sort of ground-based story to kind of keep it alive, because in terms of the aerial perspective, there's only so much you can show. So I think it's a good part. It's good that they veered off into the ground element of it.
Especially, I mean, specific. I mean, if it is like 100% factual with only minimal artistic license, and this again, I apologize if I got the name wrong. If it is Quinn actually met with Resistance and they found a way to sort of bring him back, then it'd be a great story to tell. But it was a bit sad, like the guy in the turret, I think he was called Babyface, he just...
But you know, in a way it's good that they showed that, because it shows what people would have gone through. Like the rest of the crew's bailed out, they obviously don't know that he's in there.
Yeah.
This guy's obviously tried frantically hard to get him out, but there is a point where you kind of... you have to accept the fact that you're not going to be able to get him out, especially when the airplane's like spiraling, or you know, it's throwing you all over the place. That was sad, because it was just there. You know,
and he did actually... I mean, in fairness, he did try a little bit, and the fact that the plane exploded a millisecond after he bailed, can't really say much about it. And lastly, Buck didn't want to bail. He was still strong enough to say, we can do this, we'll do it manually. And like you know, old school. He's a confident
pilot. I like that he didn't bail. It shows more of his character. Even though Bucky obviously, you know, pulled his leg a little bit, and it was like the runway was right there.
Was right there. You can land it.
you came all this way.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, it's mad. If you look at their plane, it was shot to hell. Like there wasn't.
Yeah. And then obviously smart enough to know, okay, we have 600 gallons left. In order to make it to Africa, we need 750. Right. Dump it all.
But you've also got to think the balls on this guy, because he's that confident the landing gear will actually open. Because you don't know that. Like you might know that.
Oh yeah, we haven't tried it yet. We don't know if there's a mechanical failure or anything like that.
I mean, he probably had a contingency in mind if it didn't, because it was a glide, because he was in like a glider state.
I don't think there isn't contingency. The fact that it is in a glider state means you have no options left. You can't. It's not. The wheels aren't coming down. Let's just go back up for a little bit.
No.
You know, it's like you are going down no matter what.
But even like that state of mind, like that, like imagine being in that state of mind. You have no control. I get scared when there's a bump on a plane in turbulence. You have zero. You have that. Like you have that state of mind where you are at nature's mercy. You there's just nothing but you and whoever's above you.
Yeah,
you're just gliding, and it's amazing.
It's a good testament to just how confident a pilot he is. You're right.
Pilots, yeah.
All in all, great episode. Sad about Kurt, but let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.